and non-living things. We are continuing to the third week, and today will be the last class of this chapter. Children, you have learned that things which are around us can be categorized in two different things, that is living things and non-living things. Now what are living things? The things that can breathe, grow, need food, feel, move on their own and reproduce are called living things. You have learned that all animals, plants, they all are living things. Insects, reptiles, fish, bird, they all come under living things. But what are non-living things? The things that cannot do things that living things do are called non-living things. What does it mean? That means non-living things cannot breathe, non-living things do not grow, non-living things do not need food to grow, non-living things can't feel, non-living things do not move on their own, and they don't reproduce. These are the basic difference between living things and non-living things. You have also learned that plants and animals both are living things, but they are also having some differentiation between them. Plants can produce their own food, so they are called producer. Animals depend on plants or plant-eating animals, so they are called consumer. You know that plants are fixed at place, they can't move, but animals have to move in search of their food and shelter. Now children, you have learned that living things breathe. Now animals breathe through different organs like nose, lungs, then fish breathe through gills, then insects breathe through air holes, plant breathe through stomata. So these are the breathing organs of living things. Then feel. Animals feel. Living things feel. In plants you have seen that sunflower turns towards the sun, they feel the light. Okay. Similarly, the touch me not plant close its leaves when you touch because of feeling, because it is insecure. The plant thinks that some enemies are there, so they close their leaves. Similarly, animals like us, we feel through our skin. We have sense organs to feel. Okay. Now, feeling organ of plants and animals are different. You have learned that. All living things move, but non-living things do not move. You have learned. Living things move how? Animals shows movement with the sunlight, towards the sunlight, sunflower turns, that is the movement. Then root goes down towards the ground, under the ground, that is the movement of the plant. And animals move with their legs to in search of their food and shelter. So they move for their food and shelter. But non-living things, we have to lift and move. They cannot move on their own. Similarly, plants reproduce with the seed, or the plant have reproduced with their different organs, with different body parts, plant parts like root, stem. Different plants reproduce through different organs. But animals reproduce by giving birth to the baby, or they lay eggs. Some of them lay eggs. The animals which give birth to the babies are called mammals, like cat, dog, human being. We all are mammals. And the animals which lay eggs, that is birds, insects, fish, they all give egg. They lay egg, and then they hatch it and the baby comes out. Okay. So these are the two different things which organs that help to reproduce in animals. Now we are going to move to non-living things. Now non-living things, you have learned, they don't show any feeling, any movement, any sense of growing, anything. They are just a man-made thing. Basically non-living things are man-made things. Some natural non-living things are there, like mountain, sun, moon. They are natural non-living things. Okay. And man-made non-living things are table, chair, pen, pencil. All these things are man-made. We have made it for our requirement. Okay children. So this is the complete chapter you have learned. Now children, what you have to do, you have to learn and read these also. Say it again and let's recall. This is the summary of the chapter. That is what are important points are given in the lesson. Today we are going to do the exercise in the book. So this is the web chart. We have to complete it. These are the characteristic of living things. So living things grow, G-R-O-W, grow. Then living things feel, F-E-E-L, feel. Then living things move, M-O-V-E, move. Living things reproduce, R-E-P-R-O-D-U-C-E, reproduce. Living things breathe, B-R-E-A-T-H-E, breathe. Need food. So we have completed this. Now we come to fill in the blanks. Choose the correct answer. You have to choose the correct answer, then fill it here. The process of taking in fresh air and taking out used air from the nose is called reproduction, breathing and sensing. Now it is breathing. So after ticking here, you will write the spelling here. Okay. So we will write B-R-E-A-T-H-I-N-G, breathing. Then the process of producing one's own kind is called, what is that? Reproduction. Breathing is not that, feeling is not that. You have learned reproduction. So you have to write here reproduction. Number 3, an example of a living thing is a bird, table, stone. So you all know that bird is a living thing. A living thing that breathes through gill is a fish, insect, dog. This is fish. So we will write here fish. A living thing that can make its own food is a deer, cow or green plant. So green plant is a producer because they make their own food. Now give 2 examples of each. Plants which show movements. Now can you tell me the name? This is sunflower and touch me not. Okay. Breathing organs in animals. Can you tell me 2 breathing organs in animals? We breathe through nose and fish breathe through gills. So we can write nose and gills. Now after this you will turn your page. We will move to next exercise. Now you have to write the name of 2 living things. What can we write? We can write any 2 living things. You can write of your own choice also. So I am writing a tree and cow. You can write of your own choice. You can write here bird, fish, anything. Non-living things. Now can you tell me 2 non-living things? I will write here table and pencil. Now consumers. Now 2 consumers you have to make, right? You can write any 2 consumer. Like I will write here goat and tiger. They are consumer. Now let's move to fill in the blanks. A part dash are called producer. What are called producer? Plants. All living things dash and become bigger. What will you write? Grow. They grow and become bigger. Insects breathe through dash on their body. I have taught you what is that? It is air holes. Tiny pores present on the leaves that help in breathing are called, you all know this, stomata. All living things need dash to grow. What do we need? We need food to grow. Now, this question answers you have already done in your notebook. Now, let's move to 5th question. Find out the 3 most important things that living things need to live. living things need dash to drink, water. We need water to drink. Living things require food to live and grow. Better just cut this in. Okay, we'll need living things need require food to live. Living things need dash to breathe. We need air to breathe. Now we will do worksheet 5 in page number 56. Now children, pick the correct option. All living things around can be grouped into non-living things, living things and both. So answer will be both. To grow, all living things need food, water or both. We will write both. An example of a thing that can reproduce is cat, table, pen. Cat. Are living things that need sunlight to produce food is a dog, man or plant. Plant. A thing that does not grow on its own is animal, plant or car. Car. Okay. Now we'll do the fill in the blanks. All living things need dash to breathe. We need air to breathe. Now we will move to B part. Living things respond because they have feeling. Dash things can move on their own. Living things. Dash are called consumers. Animals. Now E part, stomata are present in the leaves. Now children, these things we have already done, so we will not do these things, okay? Children, I hope you have understood today's lesson. Thank you children.